I have around 20 years of experience in training, almost like 15 years in training, and then some years of experience in implementation manager. And I work for a couple of KPO companies, MNCs, and I've done many training programs. I've trained around 30,000 people in various applications like Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Microsoft Visio, Power BI, and the Microsoft Project. Okay, Outlook, MS Access as well. Okay, so here this training is going to be for 4 days. Okay, so in this 4 days, what you'll be learning is like how to use the software, Microsoft Project software. Okay, so those who don't have the software, it's okay. So what you do is like today is going to be more of introduction session, like about the software. So tomorrow you can practice those whenever, or maybe today evening itself, if you get the licenses, or maybe the trial version. Whoever is having the trial version, please use the trial version for the training. That's enough for training. Okay. So I guess trial version is for 1 month validity. Like you can use that. Any version is fine. Like you can use for 16, 19, 21, whatever. Or sometimes like you will have with Microsoft Office 365. With Office 365 version also you have the Microsoft project version. That also is fine. So what you can do is try as much as you can take down the notes when we are explaining, and I'll be giving you the exercises. I've sent the case studies also to the Tanvi, I think, like maybe she can share it with you, and I'll be explaining each and every option. So if you have any questions, you can raise, and then you can ask the questions. You know and then we will, it has to be interactive session. Definitely I want everyone to ask questions, and then you can clarify your questions whenever possible. Okay, so let me just and what is MS project. Like most of your project managers, you can use anybody. Like it's not only the project managers, you can, anyone can use MS project. It's a very simple application. Okay, it's very useful as well. Like you have to keep updating it, um, the file, whatever updating MS project file, and then you can use in various, you know, uh, cases. Like you have the projects, like when you have infrastructure project or any project, any industry, they use MS project, and you can keep track of the task, whether it is completed or not. So if it is completed, you can just go and mention there it is completed the task, so that you will follow the deadline. You have a certain deadline. Okay. So deadline for that project, the task, you can mention it. So in that, if you completed, then you can go for the next task, or you can go simultaneously. You can do many tasks. Okay. So I just wanted to know from you, how many of you, okay, you can just raise your hand. How many of you used project earlier? Yes, you can raise your hand there. Okay, one, two, I can see. Good. Okay. Fine, no problem. Even if you have not used it, don't worry. We are here to learn the entire session. Like so, we will definitely go through each and every step by step. We have enough number of days, 4 days we have, so we have lots to learn. Okay, so no worries. Okay, now Microsoft Project, like Microsoft Project was well ahead. They introduced when I started learning like MS Office, even then they were having the version, different versions. Like the certification version was like 2000. Microsoft Project 2000 was a very it's around more than 25 years back. So the project, it was very small things. Now even now I see people are using Excel to track the task and to complete whether they completed or not. Everything they're tracking only by you know um, using Excel. Okay, when they finish, okay, they mark it with green color. If they're not completed, they just mark it as an orange or something like that. Again, if it is not, it's an overdue task, they mark it with a red color. All this we can avoid now. Okay, now Microsoft Project is a project management software program. It's developed by Microsoft. Okay, it is designed to assist project managers in planning, tracking progress, managing resources, and analyzing workloads of various types of projects. Okay, so here this project it's not only for project managers, junior managers, and the operators. Even anyone can use it. Not especially for project managers, because project managers know what are the tasks and what are the tasks to be linked. So they can tell the juniors, and then they'll ask them to link it. So it's everyone should know. Microsoft Project allows users to create, schedules, allocate resources. Resources could be manpower and maybe a computer, okay, or a machinery, anything it is, let resources. So usually we use a manpower resources normally when it comes to, and set milestones. You have the milestones when you start the project, and you have the milestones like, so you can set the milestones. You can track cost. Costing is again very important. Like if you are using a manpower, so how effectively the costing is done, that is very important. And you can manage the budgets for the projects of varying sizes and complexities, like however you want. The what are the key features of MS Project? What are the main things of MS Projects? Okay, so task management. Okay, users can create and organize task, set dependencies. Okay, so you can create a task, set dependencies. Okay, set dependencies, assign resources, and define timelines of each task. Okay, so you if you say set dependencies means you will have one or two tasks, like you can link it. Only if you finish this task you can start with another task. Say for example, you wanted to you bought the Microsoft Office software. Okay, so but you don't have a laptop, okay, or you don't have a desktop. Then what is the purpose of installing the software? You can't do anything, so it is dependent. So that once you buy the software, so it is dependent that you have to have a laptop to install it. So once you have the laptop, then you can install it. So assign resources. So once you assigning, say for example, you bought the software, you got the laptop, okay, but you have to arrange engineer to set the laptop, configure the laptop, okay. So everything like he has to install Windows, and then he has to install whatever software is required, Microsoft Office, and then like maybe MS Project, okay, and define timelines in the sense like how much time it will take. So you can't say that one engineer, he has to half a day program, or one day fully he has to do that. Okay, so you have to set the timeline. That is also there, very very important. And when it comes to resource management, as I told you, you have to allocate the resources to install the software. So to install the software, you have to allocate the engineer. Okay. So again, once after installation, what you have to do, you have to do the testing part. Okay. Okay. So that testing part you have to do it. Okay. Fine. So and then you have people. Okay. Allocate resources, people, equipment, and materials task, and ensure that projects are adequately resourced. That means you cannot over allocate anything. Yeah. You cannot over allocate the resources. So it will conflict. It conflict. So you have this, timeline and Gantt chart. Okay. So all these things we will be seeing: the Gantt chart, the budgeting cost, okay, cost tracking, okay, collaboration, reporting, everything we will be discussing. We will be discussing. Timeline is nothing but projects can be visualized using timelines, Gantt charts, which display tasks, dependencies, milestones, overtime, okay, etc. All these and critical paths. Critical path is the longest path actually to do the work. How much time? See, you can finish the installation in 1 hour. Maybe if it is taking like 2 hours or one day, then it is a critical part. Okay. So budgeting, how much it is allocated, okay, to buy the software. So the softwares are available in the market. Like, you can buy in dollars, you can buy in rupees also. See, for example, if you're buying the software from the Microsoft company, it says like per year they charge around, say, 10,000 rupees. Okay. So $1,000, something like that. Then what you can do is you can avoid that. Maybe there are some other, vendors. They sell it for just 500 rupees also. Okay. So you can check that. You can check that and then you can track it. Okay. Cost tracking and collaboration with members allow them to share the project files. If there are 2, 3 projects, simultaneous projects are there, how you can link the projects, that is also very important. Linking projects is also if it is 2 projects are there, okay. So for 2 projects, if how do you link it? That is also possible in Microsoft project, okay. And reports as usual, like there are various reports: a resource utilization report, cost, and then metrics, etc. There are many reports as such. Okay, so we will be seeing all of these things. Okay, so is widely used. It is Microsoft projects widely used across the industries. Okay, various industries: construction, engineering, IT, manufacturing, okay, leather technology. I've done some training for those who are in leather, and then pharmaceuticals, okay, for IT people, and for construction, especially mostly the construction people, they use these resources. I mean, the MS project. Okay, so there are very online versions are also available. There are cloud versions. Cloud versions are also available, or even software um, versions are also available. Yeah. So can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Now, so what according to you, what is Microsoft project? I will show the application later. What according to you? Maybe I'll ask questions, one by one. Okay, you can. Okay. Okay. What according to you is Microsoft project? Das Rajit Das.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So
Yeah.
Microsoft Project is a tool, I would say, which is used for project. So if we have a project or multiple projects, how we can track it? So generally used for entering tasks, durations, previous activities, generally which I have done it. So
Mhm.
uh, if we have predecessors of tasks, checking out on resources if they're not over allocated or If we have, suppose generally what has happens is we have resources which are over allocated, which are not done, tasks and durations, the predecessors, and tracking the
Yeah.
milestones. That is what it is used for.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Then I have here Suhas Kulkarni.
Yeah. So Microsoft project is it gives which task is dependent on which task, like predecessors, and it will give the overall resource utilization, which are
Hmm.
overutilized, which resources are underutilized, and accordingly we can assign tasks.
Yes. Okay. So we have, okay, I'll just couple of people I just wanted to know what they understood, what they actually, worked with. I'll just go through that. Like we have uh, Prabhijit Singh. Prabhijit Singh. Prabhijit Singh, you're not there? Okay. So we have Shashank Srivastava.
Yeah, hi, Ranganathan.
Yeah, hi.
So, talking about this MS project, definitely, like as our colleague said, that it is a tool for managing the project. I mean, we can track it. We can do put all the tasks and all the dependencies. We can assign the dates, the start date, end date, how much effort each task is going to take. Then we can closely track the deliveries. If there is any delay, something, so the rag status can be identified, the risks can be highlighted to the management. Definitely, it helps in managing the budget, analyzing the workloads as well, and tracking the progress.
Yes.
So it is a powerful tool for project managers.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Ranganathan, you took my name. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
MS Project is a project management tool which is like used to track down all the WBS elements of the project and to enhance the and it gives a edge to the project manager and to the overall project where exactly we are heading with the milestones and where exactly the project is we are like how we can track the project progress.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So now I've shared my screen. I hope everyone can see the screen. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the default screen which you get it when you start with Microsoft Project. Okay. Now I believe, okay, I'm not sure. Like, are you all having individual systems or are you sharing? Are you in office or at home, or I mean like work from home option? I'm not sure. Okay. So if you are having the software, you can try that software later. Okay. But this is the first screen when you actually start with Microsoft project, the first screen. You have other templates as well. You have various templates. Okay. So you have here projects using, you can use new workbook, shared task, software development plan, like, creating a budget. Okay. So you have here construction. There are so many things like, I've already saved something like, you can open that or you can open a new one also. Okay. So you have here new team implementation project, etc., etc. There's so many things like you can do that. So these are all the recent files which I've used it already. I've used it. So these are all very old files. So maybe I just used it here. So if I wanted to have open a new blank project, I can open a new blank project here. Okay. So I guess it is opening slowly. Okay. Maybe it will take some time for you to refresh also. Okay. Do you get to see the full screen, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Now, what we do here is you have the file, task, resource, okay, you have report, project, okay, view, and you have the Gantt chart format, help, everything you have. These are all the ribbons you have here, file ribbon, okay. You have in this file, you have the recently used files you can open, you can say new file, okay, you can go and you can do that. Okay, I'm not showing you anything like as of now. So this is these are all files, save as, print, share, export, etc. Now you have here task and you have resources. So in this task, you have here the first information. This is like info icon like, and then the task mode. So we have here task mode. Actually, it is manual or auto scheduled. Both ways we can do it. Usually auto schedule means if you type 2 days, it will take from today. Or if it is manual, you have to manually type the dates over there. Okay, that is the task name. You have, you can, this is the pin. If it is manual, it will be if it is auto, it will be like you'll have as a bar. And if it is manual, it will show you as a pin, and you have the task name here. Okay, similarly, you have here, okay, so you have here, you can see this is automatic or this is manual. You can see the pin there. So if you don't want, you can right click and you can delete the task also. You can go, you have the right click options, manually insert, activate, delete task. There are various options you have. Okay, so this is your task name, what task you wanted to do it, the duration, and then you have the start and then finish everything. So now I wanted, most of you are having the background of IT and IT infrastructure, whatever. Maybe I just wanted to have the project training. Okay, so this is Microsoft project training, MS project say training. Okay, so the duration of the training is for say for example 10 days. Now when I say 10 days, like it automatically shows the start and then finish date. So here the start date is 3 5 2000. You can increase the column with that you like you can do that, no problem. So 24. So this is nothing but your start date. Okay. So 3 is the month, and then 5 is the date, today's date, and then again till 18th. Okay. Third month, 18th. We can change the date format as we like, otherwise not necessary. So it is included. We have not mentioned here whether the Saturday, Sunday, we have not included whether it's a holiday or not, so that we can do it later. Okay. So this is the start and the finish date. You type it, and then you will have the calendar Gantt chart format you have here. Okay. This format you have here, Gantt chart format. Now I just show here, like, what is this blue color represents? This is just the color, okay, of that particular task, the start date and end date when it is finishing. If you just keep your cursor there, it shows the same thing, duration 10 days. And if you say 5 days, according to that, it will change. Okay, according to that, it will change. But here, the 5 days, it is starting from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay, and Monday. Saturday, Sunday is not included. So it is showing it will take only the weekdays. So now weekends it will not calculate. Okay. here you have here number of days, 4 days, 5 days. You can also increase this, you can decrease it manually. Okay. Now, if you double click on this, it is manually scheduled. It is manually scheduled. If I am going to do here auto scheduled, okay, so it will be like this. So let us not worry about whether the auto schedule or manual schedule. Let it be as it is. Okay. Now here, now you have this. Just double click on this task. If you double click, it will give you the format bar. So the format bar, like, the start and stop will have the shape like this symbol where you have a small one. If I zoom it, probably you can see there. Okay. The thick color, like you will have. Okay. I can just show you a little zoom. Okay. Now you see here. Okay. You can see a small thick one. Okay. That's how it shows. You can make it like this. Okay. Now, if I say 10 days, now if I double click, you get here like you have the solid fill type color. If at all you wanted to change the color, you can go and change the color. Okay. So now you see here, if I say okay here, yeah, I'm just changing the color of the bar. Like you can see here, the starting color is orange. Okay. So double click and you can change the color black to black. And this is the middle one. Middle one is the blue color here. I can just change. If I change it to orange, it is changed to orange. Okay. Now this is only like just changing. Okay. You have here bar text. So you have here bar text, resource names. We don't have any resources as of now. Okay. If at all you wanted to assign resources, you can assign resources. Okay. You have here status manager. Okay. You have so many other things you have. Okay. You can assign the resources, etc. So, but we are not doing that one as of now. So top, right, bottom, inside, anything, we are not doing anything. So we have here, this is just changing the color. We leave it a default color as it is, like default color, whatever it is, you can just reset it and you can leave that. So this is very, very important. This is the bar, it shows the task color, like changes, walking, you can do that. Okay. So if you want MS project, it is just days. Now, if I don't type the days, okay, if I don't type it, okay, so I want this as you wanted to set it as a milestone. You can set as a milestone. Milestone means starting of the project. Like you can set it like you can type here MS project training, which is 0 days. Okay. Uh, so MS project training. When you want project training to start it, you have to have a infrastructure. Like you should say project software installation or purchase. Purchase. So to purchase the software, it will take at least 3 days. Okay. And installation installation, I will say 1 day. Okay. Now I didn't type any date here. So you wanted to start the MS project training purchase. Like start date, you wanted to mention here, you can mention. So this is today's date. It will take here today's date. And you have here, you can also mention what days. Installation only after purchase. After this 7th, you're going to do it on 8th. Okay. So you can do that. If you're not mentioning, it'll if the dates, it'll not be showing there, and you have to link it. Linking we'll see later. So after installation, then you have to say training request. You're going to send a training request. That will take 1 day. Okay. Now again you have you have to get the request. Okay, get the request, and then sending email, everything. That you can take 1 day. Then after that, you have to ensure that um where you have to venue, location, everything you have to arrange. Okay, that will take 2 days. You can keep typing it like this. You can keep typing it like this when you arrange. Okay, and then you have to check everything is working or not. Software and hardware. Okay, so just check that for 1 day. Okay, so you can mention this, you can mention all of these things, you can mention. But if when I typed it, it is showing no color. See here, there is no color. Now if I'm moving it, I can even move it like this. See, manually I can do this. I have here, I can move it like this. See, I can move it. So automatically what happens here? The date changes. The date changes here. Okay. Check for the software, like, you have this. I can move this one, something like this. Okay. Let's make something later, like we will change it. Okay. So after checking for the start, okay, then what you do here is you wanted to have no start training. And so these are all like purchase software. All these things are, say for example, you wanted to have insert one more row. If you would like to say insert task here, okay. So the task is like, software. This is nothing to do with the actual training here. This is nothing to do with the actual training. Okay. So this is just with the software. Okay, software part. This we can call it as arrangements. Okay. So all these things will be like, you can move it, you can indent it. So you have here indent task. You can use the shortcut keys also. So now if I say here indent task, all of this selected, okay, Alt Shift right arrow you can use it, Alt Shift left arrow is for outdent task. So all these things comes under the arrangements. Now, when you start training, actually this everything is how many days it is taking. See, 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. But when I'm doing here, some tasks are falling on the same date. That's why it shows 6 days. It automatically it takes the duration. It considers the duration here. Now when I'm starting the training, like, when you start the training, like a day 1 and day 2, okay, day 3, okay, and you can put whatever you want. You can just let me just move this away. Okay, now I have here day 4. Okay, so you
Sir, can you
have
please
that.
show, sir, I have a small dot. Can you, I have a dot, small dot on how you have added the subtask into the arrangements?
Yeah, the subtask is nothing but you have here indent.
Okay,
You
indent.
can
Okay,
see, yeah, you can see now. You can see the task subtask. Now it is indented. You can click on this button. This is indented. Day 1, day 3. You can see here.
got it.
It is how many days? Day 1 is 1 day. Like this is 1 day. Again, all 1 day tasks. So if you want, you can just repeat it. Okay, all these are all 1 day tasks. So the start of the training, like, once you finish all of this, again, this is again, it is starting here. The date has to be changed. Okay, maybe installation is taking 1 day. When you're installing the software itself, you can do the same training request also can be done. So once you get the training request, okay, so this is like you see here 3 to 7. This is 3 to 7. After that, it is like 1 day you are installing. Okay, this is
Hmm.
training request on the same date you can send. So this
Hmm.
date has to be changed. This is like a ninth, or ninth is not working. So I go on 11th. Okay, so venue arrangement can be done by another person. So I can do the same day, same task on some other day. And you can, when
Hmm.
you once you do installation, everything checking, you can do the checking on, say for example, I wanted to have it 1 day. So I'm arranging like this. Okay, and
Excellent.
I'm going to
Yes.
start. When I start the training, training is like I'm starting on 5th, 3rd. Okay, so here it is like a 4 days. Start training is like, for 4 days, but I'm not doing it right now here. So here it should be the milestone. Just I create as a milestone. So this is a milestone. Start training is nothing but your milestone. Okay. So this is not number of days where you have here. Okay. I'll just delete this milestone, not an issue. Okay. Now I have here, this is on 13th. Okay. Now you have here subtask. This is a subtask, like, 13th, you have 14th. Okay. I have 15th, and I have here again on 18th. Okay, I have like this. So now suppose if I want to delete this, or you wanted to have this outdented, you can say outdent. Now when I say indent, it automatically changes here. See, 4 days. So the start training is on 4 days. Okay, so training or start training or training, whatever it is, like you can do that. So once after the training, what you do, you have the final assessment. Okay, when you do the final assessment, you say here it is not indented, it is outdented. Okay, so final assessment, maybe I can put it on the day 5 itself, like, 1 day I just put it. Okay, so final assessment is on 19th. Okay, final assessment is on 19th. Okay, fine. So I made all the changes here. I didn't link any task. I didn't link any of the task here. Okay, this is how you manually do one by one. Some, like, one task when you just type it, when you do. But if at all you wanted to have some notes or something detailed information or whatever, okay, projects of, you can always click on this notes here, and you can type any information. You can also double click on that. Okay, when you double click, you will get the task information pane, and you go to the notes here. You can say purchase software from ABC company. Okay, okay. Then get the licenses for a lifetime. You can mention all this, whatever you want, you can mention. Okay. Now in this notes, again, you have something called advanced. We'll see this one later, all of this. Okay. We will see these things later. Resources. We don't have any resources allocated. We can create resource. We have something called resource sheet. We'll create and we'll allocate later. That part we will come to that later. We don't have any predecessor assigned as of now. These are all general things. These are all general options here. Okay. So we have here timeline. There are so many other options. I just want you to go and see what is what. Okay. I will give you time for you to practice. Don't worry. So once I finish explanation, I will give you for you to time to type it, and then you can do that. Okay. So the same way here, if you want details, add timeline, everything, all these information you can just check there. Okay. So these are all summary. These are all summary tasks. This bar you see here, this is like summary. Okay. So you have everything task. You have here recurring task. Recurring task means again the task will be reported. Okay. you wanted a blank row. Sometimes you want some blank row, you can insert a blank row also. Okay, this is final assessment. Then after this, like you can make another one. Okay, after this assessment, like you can say declare results. So for that, again, I will take 1 day. Maybe that is indented, outdented, like you can do that. Okay, you have declare results. Okay, scoring method. Okay, you can do this indented. So that will be like 1 day that you do it on 20th. Okay, you can do it on 20th, like here. Okay, yeah. So you can do all these things. Then you say here follow up. So then you do the follow up. Okay. So follow up after 6 months or whatever you want, you can do that. So as of now, I'm not typing anything here. Okay. So you can just delete it. I'm just deleting that row. Okay. Now this is the basic things when I'm just talking about the typing the information in your task. Okay. Then we will see one by one. So now I will give you 5 to 10 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes. Now those who have the application, the software, please go ahead and type. I'm not saying you have to do the same thing. You can do whatever you want. Maybe if you want, you can just you can color this, anything you can do it, like you can do uh, anything, like you can mention that, like font color you can change it white. Okay, so please will you please carry on doing that, everybody? Yeah. So I want you to practice for 5 minutes, and then then we will continue the session again. So I'll go on mute for 5 minutes, and then I will join. Like I'll be there, but Yes. Any questions? Are you getting it, everybody?
No questions. Yes, it is good. We good.
Okay. So let me ask some more people. So we have Sunny, Steve. Okay. Any questions? Satish.
So I have a one questions over here. I'm Pankaj.
Yeah.
I would like to know that suppose that if I'm doing it automatic, means not manually, then how the start date will calculate automatically from one task to another task? Because
Yeah.
in my
You.
case,
Hmm.
because in my case, when I am doing it, every task is starting from the same day in auto
Hmm.
mode.
Here, you have pinned it when you are pinned auto scheduled. Okay. Doesn't mean whether it is auto scheduled or you can manually scheduling it, like you are typing the date. So when you start date itself, when you start automatic, the number of days if you type automatically it takes it.
No, maybe I am not able to describe the questions. Is it okay if I share my screen to you?
Yeah, sure.
Just a let me know if it's visible to you, please. Is it visible?
Not at.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay, all right. So suppose that if I have set over here, it's automatically auto store, auto schedule. So my question is that everywhere I need to go manually and do it if I want to make it complete project on as auto schedule mode. Is it possible?
I think you have to give rights, right?
Your audio is not clear. I'm sorry. Mm,
I think, do you have rights? I think someone has to give you the rights to share your screen.
I am sharing my screen. Is it not visible to you? I'm not sure.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
now. It is taking time.
Okay, all right, no problem, no problem. So my question, first question is, suppose that if I have done one of the task over here in the auto schedule mode, is it possible that all the tasks which is coming next to this one is coming automatically? There is no need to select manual or auto mode.
No, it is not still not visible. I think I have to ask.
Can I reshare my screen again? Is it okay
Yeah,
with you?
please.
Let
Yes,
me
now it is
visible.
visible.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
So my
Yeah.
first, yeah, my first question is that is it possible that my all the task which is coming under this or any of the tasks which I am going to enter should come automatically. No need to select manual every time because I set up my mind or my project that my task will be in the auto schedule mode.
You click on that option there first itself when you are doing it, auto schedule. On top you see there, right? On top or manual. Yeah, just click on.
This one, right? But this is, I think this is a filter because it is already I have
No,
added.
no, not there. When you're typing itself, like auto schedule.
Your audio is again not sure it's the problem at my end or your end. I'm not sure.
Sir, just adding to the Pankaj question, there might be a cases, few of the things were automated, and few of the
Yeah.
things were the manual.
Okay.
So
Yes.
in that case, Pankaj, correct me if your question is correct. Okay, few things are automated and few things are manual. If that is the case, is there any shortcut can automatically pick the manual one to the manual, and when or any shortcut
No.
button
No,
applicable to this
we have
particular
to click on that option. On
option?
that task ribbon, you have manual and automatic. You can see there on task.
Got it,
You
sir.
can see
Got
a
it.
ribbon. Go to the ribbon. Not there, not there. Ribbon. Uh,
Okay. So over
there.
here, where?
No, no, there on the right side. Niche. Down. Right. Till right. Yeah, there you have automatic and manual.
More.
This one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
This
you
one
can.
manually.
okay.
Yeah, you can click on those options as well as it is
Okay.
when required.
So okay. So
And
when I
you have the mode. You have the mode also. You see there. Click on that mode under that. Yeah. No.
yes.
Okay. So there you have new task. Whenever you create a new task, what mode it has to be, you can select that. Automatically it will come. Now you type something.
Okay. Suppose that. Okay. All right. So this is the options available. Understood. Got it. And how come the date will be automatically take from the end of the date from the first task?
So it is starting date, end date. We did not type how many days program. Like you can go change the date.
Right. Suppose that I'll take it as a 4 days over here. So ideally it should start after the 5th of the March, right?
We did not link it. We did not link it. We have not come to the linking option.
Okay.
Okay, we did not link it. So
So
once you
need
link
to
it, yeah, you
your
need to link it.
audio is not clear. I'm not sure.
I think for everybody, is it audio not clear?
It looks like you're
It's
speaking very far, actually.
Now it's clear actually.
okay.
So please be closer to the like your mic so
Mic.
it will be
Mike,
Yeah, my
yes.
yeah,
mic is
Yes.
it
close.
could be
Mic is
good.
And
close.
now it's clear. Now it's clear.
It's
Yeah.
clear, I
Now it's
believe. Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. So my
Let,
question is,
let,
suppose that first task is getting end on 5th of March,
no,
then
we will not complete it. We have not come
oh,
to that.
okay, all right, okay, all right. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for clarification of my
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Thanks.
Now let me just disconnect my mic and then connect it again.
No problem.
Okay, sir.
Did we lose Anand? Hmm. There is no audio being heard. Is the same for everyone?
Yeah, no, he is
Yes, yes,
disconnected and he's
yes.
going to rejoin in few minutes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Yeah. Okay. I rejoined again. I think some problem with the network maybe. Okay.
No
Let me share
problem.
my screen. Let
Yeah.
me share the screen. Okay, now we have here, when you go to this task, you have here automatic manual, as his sir was asking, whether you have to mode, you can always go and change the mode, like here, whether you want manual mode or auto schedule mode. Okay, new tasks are automatically scheduled or new tasks are manually scheduled. You can just select that repeatedly, automatically it will come. So if you select automatic, the next task will be again automatic only. You don't have to do that one. Okay. So you have here the inspect button, like okay. So you can show suggestions, show, ignore. You don't have to do that. Inspect a task. You can inspect the task. It will take some time. Okay. So it will give you the full information about the task. Okay. Day 2 task can start 7 days earlier. Okay, it can task actually can start 7 days earlier. So you can do all these inspection, all this you can do, and just you can close that. Okay, manually you can do all these things. Okay, fine. Now we have not started the linking as such. Okay, we project software is there, and you have project installation is there. So if at all you want to link these two tasks, you can use that link option here. You will find the link options here. The link is control F2 is the link. Suppose if I just click on the link, see what happens now. So when I link here, that means you have here you will get that arrow. You see there, right? Yes. Okay.
What is the
So
command? Control?
control F2. Control F2
Okay.
is the shortcut key to have the link. Control Shift F2 is to unlink. So you have Control F2 and Control Shift F2. Okay. When you link it, you go here like this. It goes like this, linking. Okay. Now, after this, it says the immediately you can see the predecessor. The predecessor is 3 here. Okay. Predecessor is 3. That means 3 is the row number. 3 is nothing, not 3 days, 3 is the row number, which is in the project. This is the project predecessor. Okay. Now installation project, after this only you can start this one. So I am using this. Now if you go here, okay, manually, if you go double click on this link, if you double click on the link, it will ask you task dependencies. You will get the screen. There it says finish to start. That means only after the previous task is finished, you can start the next task. There are certain things like both the tasks can start at the same time, but their finish time will be different. You understand? Okay. So if two tasks can start at the same time, but the finish time can be different, that is also possible. That is start to start. That is called start to start. This is finish to finish. But when you're finishing one task, the other task also has to finish. That is called finish to finish. Okay. Then you say start to finish. Okay. When you start the other task, when you are okay, it has to start. Okay. After the first task is finishing, the next task will start. That is finish to start. So if before finishing, before the second task, finishing, the first task has to start. That is called start to finish. So usually it will be finish to start or start to start. Normally we don't use the last two options. It depends upon the projects. Again, it depends upon the task and the projects, whatever you have. Okay. So, we don't worry about the lag as of now. Just leave it as of now, lag days and all. Just leave it. Okay. Just click OK. Simple thing is just click OK. You have here installation. Now training request. Okay. When you're doing these, again, you can use the link option. But the link now, when I'm linking, I do installation and the training request can start at the same time. So what I'll do, I'll go here, like, start to start. I can say start to start. Both the time, both can start at the same time, like you have here. So this again get this will be linked to this. These two will be linked. You can, instead of selecting linking, you can just give here the row number. If I type here 5, if I type here 5, that automatically gets linked. Okay, you get just you see here. Okay, so 5. This is I typed here 5. So this is on 8th. It is finishing on 8th. So 8th after 8th of March. Okay, this is 11th of March. So here you have here 8th is nothing but Friday, 11th is Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, it is not applicable. So that's why we are taking it like this. There is a gap here. Okay. And on the days also, you can see on the top 8, then 11 you have here. Okay. You have 12, 13, etc., etc. It will show automatically. So we will come to this calendar, working days, non-working days later. Don't worry about that. So when you get the request, meanwhile, you can arrange venue arrangement has to be done. Okay. Again, these two tasks, you can say link it. Okay. Once you get it, you can say link it again. Again, these two, if I'm linking it, I can just say link it. So unless otherwise you say it will be like, finish to start only. So all these things are linking options. So once you link all these things, we'll do like this. Like here, now after this, check software, and this is like here 8. Okay, now this is 9, this is 10. Okay. Okay, summary task cannot be aligned. Like I say 10, okay, 11, 12. Okay, all these days you have to do it. And then final assessment you have here 13 row number. After that, scoring method is 14. So I just link it like this. Okay, will you do that now? Please try it out.
Yes, sure.
I'll give you again 5, 10 minutes. Okay, 5, 10 minutes, and then you please practice that, and then we'll continue. Any questions?
One question: if we intend this, and how do we unintend this? Any of the
It,
things.
you mean indent? Okay.
Indent the task, any task. Is there
You have
any
outdent.
command? Yeah.
Alt shift left arrow. You can see there on my screen. Indent, outdent is there.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, I have one small query. Like, if you see the year arrangements and then training and then declare results. If for instance, like my training is coming before my arrangements, so is there or arrangements is coming after my training? Is there any option to drag and drop the whole
Yes, you
task
can drag
below
and
the
drop.
training?
You can drag and drop.
No, or
This,
like the
this,
row column. No, 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 not that one. The arrangements where it is written in amber color. Yes,
yes.
the whole
Yeah.
that whole section should be dragged and dropped below declare results. How is it possible?
You mean to say
Yeah,
this
till
entire
till
thing
yeah, till
you
row 8.
want?
No, no, from to row. No, no, 1 minute. From row 2 to row 8, I need to drop. Yeah, this
Okay, row 2 to
directly.
row
I
8.
need to cut paste or
You can do it like
yes.
this.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Drag it.
Just drag and drop or cut and paste.
Just just drag and drop. You can do either way, sir. Not an issue.
Okay.
Cut
Okay.
and
Okay.
cut and paste also you can.
Okay. Uh, Sir, can you repeat this one? Finish to start and uh,
Finish.
start. Start to finish.
Okay.
Just I have
So
some.
suppose if you say start to start, okay. For
Hmm.
example, training request. I'm getting the training request. Training request is nothing but a TNA. I send I'll be sending an email to all the departments to start MS project. Okay, that
Hmm.
is one task. And installation is simultaneously is happening on the other side. Installation
Hmm.
of the software installation in my lab. Say, for example, I have a venue, I have a lab set up there. So in that, I have 10 systems. All the 10 system installation is done by the IT engineer. So IT engineer, he is doing his work. I am a training coordinator. I am going to coordinate with the departments. Both tasks can start at the same time.
Hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in that case, what I do, I just go here and say start to start. When this task installation is starting, my training request also has to start. I don't have to wait for one more day to do that. Am I right?
Hmm. Yes.
Okay. Or maybe when I'm doing this, like my installation is happening on 8th of March. My training request is also happening on 8th of March. Both are on same date. So if I'm going to say finish to start, then it cannot start on same date. It will be the next day. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay. Now see here why I'm changing it. In this arrow here, I just double click there. If I double click, instead of start to start, I say finish to start. I click OK. So when I click OK, what happens? Now it is 11th. It is starting on 11th. Training request is starting on 11th. Okay. It is changed.
Got it.
Yes.
Uh, okay.
I want everyone to practice it. When you start typing, when you start linking, only then you will get the hands-on experience. Okay.
Is that in the trial version, it will not allow to do the finish to start and start to finish,
No,
or
it will. It
it's
will. It will.
okay? Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, please. Okay.
Is my screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
It is linked now. It is already in finish to
Finish
finish,
to
I
start.
believe.
Finish to finish.
Finish to
Finish to
start.
start.
Finished.
Finish to start. Yeah.
Mm. If I need to change it, what is the command
You
for that?
you 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 have to double click on that arrow. Okay. Now you say start to start.
Start to
Drop
start.
down.
Okay,
Drop
got
down
it.
list. Yeah. Change it and check. Change it and check. Yeah. Now the arrow is changed. Did you notice?
Mm.
It is coming.
Yes,
Both the tasks are at the same date. It is starting.
same date. It's started.
Okay, hi, this is Rajiv here. I have a query. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Please.
if I go to say, suppose we have task number day 3. So
Huh.
go, sorry, your screen sharing is good. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we have the predecessor
I will share
under
my
day
screen.
3, can we have more than one predecessor? So maybe can we have
Yes.
row number 9
Yes.
and row number, I would say day 1, 13, 12, sorry, 9 and 12 together, two
Now you
different
can see my
predecessors?
screen. Can you
Yes,
see my screen there?
yes.
Okay. Now here I will say um, 5. This is 6, right? This is 6. Okay. Now I have here 5 comma 6. I can do. I have 5 also. I can select.
Right, because they might be finishing on different dates.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
predecessors would be,
You can have it like this.
yeah,
Comma. You put a comma there and type
right.
it.
Okay.
Now you can see the arrows overlapping there.
Okay. So even if the task, suppose if we have the declaring results, scoring the assessment, which is the last one,
Hmm.
this can have
Declare
a
results.
I'm
No,
just giving an
declare.
example.
Hmm.
Just for an example purpose, scoring the assessment is a task. Can it also have predecessors from a previous one, say final assessment?
Yes.
Okay.
Declare results is just a milestone. It is
No, no,
not a
just
task.
underneath there is a scoring assessment, scoring the assessment.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
so if we want to have a predecessor of say check for SF and hardware, we can always have it. I'm just for
Definitely.
example purpose.
You can, you can, you can.
Okay. So we can have more than one predecessor.
Yes,
Okay.
of course. So we saw something like you have here. When I double click, I said lag. What is the lag means? Anybody? Normal in
Uh,
your project management. What is in project management?
Latency. Latency.
Latency
Latency.
lag. So if you have, I'm just giving an example, would be suppose if you have a Saturday and Sunday, we would want to put
Hmm.
it as a lag or two
Hmm.
days.
2 days. Yeah. Lag is nothing but a delay.
Right.
Delay between two tasks. You can type the number of days of lag. So here finish to start. I can say here like 5 days. I have 5 days delay. So here now you see here it automatically goes here.
Hmm.
Okay. But when you see here this one is like if you see the screen properly, there is the color of the bar is actually changed. You see here?
Correct.
Do you see?
Mm.
This bar is like it is changed. That means there is some mistake. Okay, so it is not correct. Okay, if you see that bar in that way, okay, so it means there is a conflict errors, conflicting. This is nothing but conflicting. This is conflicting. This arrow is actually conflicting. Okay. So in this is actually the pattern here. This is the pattern which automatically comes if there is a conflict. So now here, I don't want the lag days. I don't want this number of days lag as 5 days. Maybe I will have it as 1 day lag, or maybe I should start this one later. Okay. So this, all these lag days, everything we need to just check and we need to update it properly. So I will remove the lag days now. I will make it 0. Okay, let me just, where it double click is matters. Okay, now it automatically changes. Lag is nothing but the latency or creates a delay between two tasks. Okay, sharing when it is a dependent. Okay, so if you say 2 days means end to first task of the start, there will be 2 days delay in the starting of the task. Okay, done everyone. Any other questions, people, before move on to the next topic? How is it going, everybody? Were you able to understand the concept and then work? I guess these are all
Yes,
simple things only. These are all very, very simple ones. No,
yes,
no,
yes.
not.
We have used the internal in-house products actually in other
Oh,
companies, and it was similar to that. But we all just need some navigation actually. Hope all are experienced micro all. So
yes, yes, yes.
Microsoft is
Product.
Hello,
Only the
hello.
tool differs. Like, yeah, please tell me.
exactly tool is different.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
one small query regarding like if I need to insert one task, no, I will when I insert one task, then it shows new task. Okay. For
Yeah,
is there any option to insert the milestone? Like I need to create a task
yes.
only and set it as milestone.
So milestones will not have a start date and end date will be as it is like, you have, this is milestones will be 0 days.
Yeah,
Here I
no, I
inserted,
want to yeah, right
you can
click
insert,
and is there any option to milestone like right click
yes.
and
You can click on this milestone
okay,
option. Do you
okay,
see on the
understood.
screen? Insert milestone.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Yeah. So we will have a small break around 10:50. Okay. Till then we will practice. Okay. Now, as I told you, like, these are dependencies. All these are all very, very quick ones. Like if you actually noticed all these things, like, you can do that. Okay. So you have here, um, you have the filter. The filters, you can go to the filter and you can use the options like you have all these things, select all, or you just wanted to hide all of this, you can hide it. Okay. And then click. Okay. You can use the filter. You can show group by anything, you can say active and inactive tasks. There are so many things you have. Only the milestones I wanted to see. I can see only the milestones. Okay. So here, these are all filters. Okay. So, so by default, whatever it is, you just leave it as it is. You don't have to do anything. Okay. Critical path, all this is fine. Okay. So this is your Gantt chart. This is your Gantt chart, and you have
Sir,
here.
I just I
Yes.
lost it for just 1 minute. You was showing the milestone by right
Yeah.
clicking. Sorry, due to network
Yeah. I show here group by, and others
Oh,
like you have milestones.
milestones. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. This is this filter.
Group by. Excellent.
So only thing is just typing and then practicing more. I have sent some case studies. Okay, maybe you would have received it. So we'll do that later. Okay, case studies when you're practicing it. Tomorrow also you can do that one by one. Okay. Now here, for example, I've completed my task. So if I completed my task, like I will say here, if it is 0% complete, it will show like this. If it is 25% complete, I can just click on this. See, you have here 25% complete. How do you know it is completed? You have here when you actually see that. Okay, let me just show it clearly.
Sir, I have a question here. So
Yeah,
rather
give me.
putting it in a manual way, if we can insert the task, uh, if we if we the status is finished, okay, finished it is completed. So will it automatically picks up the percentage or
You
it's
have to
manually
make
need to
it
be?
100. It has to be manual. You have to come. You have to click on this. Computer doesn't know that on this particular date it is finished. The system we have to manually we have to say how much has finished. Like you can see a small line over there.
Exactly,
Maybe.
exactly. Because in the arrangements you have the finish date also
Hmm,
in the start and finish. My question
yes.
is, if the finish date is uh, fulfilling the statement which is finished, do we have any option here to show that it is completed so that the bar can show that how much is completed automatically?
No, automatically it will not do. We have to mark it. We have to mark it like 50%, 75%, or 100% completed.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe how to see, for example, purchase software. Purchase software is like, whether you purchased, it can happen only two things. It cannot be 50% completed. Either it is not completed or it is 100% completed. Am I right?
Mm.
Only two things can happen. So then I'll say 100% completed. Okay. Now, maybe installation is there. Installation can be done like in stages, 25% completed, 50% completed. Okay. This can be done in like, as you like you can do that. So this bar, you can see that the color, maybe if I want, I can just change the pattern here. The color, I will change it to orange color. Okay. Now you can see that bar and the line also there. If I make it 50% completed, you can see the in the blue color, and then the orange color line is only up to 50%. Okay, so
Just
we can
wanted
do
to
that.
add here one query,
Yes,
Arunathan.
sir.
So let's say an example, arrangement is one of the milestone which we need to complete, or the timeline is defined for 8 days, right? So,
Yeah.
and a few tasks, let's say, and also one more deep down example, installation is also dependent one with one of the task, and it's linked with the second milestone in the
Yes.
training. So once the guys can have some training on the second day, they will be able to install.
Hmm.
That's the task. So how we can be able to produce that the task arrangement is completed, how much percentage in terms of validation or reporting?
So the percentage of completion here, it is depending on us whether we have to say 25% or 50% completion. Okay. Now you have here, okay, mark this selected. Say, for example, the training is done for today, okay, day one. So I will mark it as only like 50% is completed today. Okay.
So you are saying it's always be a manual effort that we have to
Yeah,
showcase,
you have to
like.
you just show it as manual because the day when you finish the day, like it will tomorrow if I open the file, it will not show you like it is completed task. It will be like if you don't mark it as completed, it will show as overdue task.
Mhm.
That means the task has not been completed. You have to mention that it is completed. Otherwise, it will show as overdue task. Overdue task means like it is not yet completed. So manually, like once the task is completed, you have to mention it. Otherwise, it will be only as overdue. Overdue task, it will mention. So installation is there. When I say installation 100% completed, I can mark it 100% completed. Okay, so you will get a tick mark here
Okay.
once it is completed. You'll get a tick mark here in the info. Okay, if it is 25% completed, if it is 50% completed, then it will not get a tick mark. Only if it is 100% complete, you will get a tick mark here. Okay.
Hello,
Okay.
hello.
Yeah.
One more clarity. If you notice that completed bar is in yellow, right? For the cell
Yes.
3, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you enable the completion percentage as 100 for cell 4, again it is coming in blue. We can't set it up as yellow for all the cells while the
It
completion
is.
percentage.
It is like you have here. I just changed it only for this task. If you want to change for all the tasks, you can change it. You can select all the tasks. Okay. When you double click, actually, when you go to this, okay, like when I double click here, what did I do here? Like, the task, like you have all of these. Okay. You can change that color. That is not an issue.
So, can we change it in a bulk manner or one
Yeah,
after
you
another?
can. You can do that. You can do that. Give me a minute. Oops. Information. Format bar. that comes actually in the format bar. I'll just tell you, like you can do that. In fact, we can do that. Normally, all this, like yellow color, all this, just if you double click, it comes here, okay, as one, like the color. Normally, you can do that. Bar text, it comes as format bar. It is only the formatting.
ओके, माइलस्टोन के अंदर माइलस्टोन।
This is bar color. I'll just check and tell you. So it can be done actually.
Okay, sure.
It can be done. It is not a big thing, like you can change the color. So it is up to us, like you go and change it here, or just leave it as it is, like whatever blue color, if it is blue, you just leave it as a blue. Okay. So it is not a big thing like here. That is only the format bar here. Okay. Okay, so this is like completion. Now I have here, when I say here, this is 100% completed. Mark on track, like you have here, this is like mark on update task. So when you say here, get the request, it is 50% completed. Already here you say 50% completed. But if I wanted it as 60, here on top, I have only 25 and 50. Now I want actually 40% completed. Then I can go and type here 40% completed. Okay. Here percentage completed is 40% completed. Okay. I can make it as 40% completed. Here update task, it is 40%, because on the top you don't have to, you have only this 25, 50. These are the tab. If you want, you can just go and make changes to that as 40% completed. Okay. Or 70% completed or 60% completed. All this also can be done. Okay. So anything you can go and you can say bulleted points, notes also you can say. So what are all completed? Completed task. Completed. Okay. Notes. So what and all you want, you can just say, okay, they're getting the request, email sent. Okay. To departments. Okay. Accounts admin. I've sent only two for only departments. I can mention all these notes over there. So that is up to us, like, So you just try this one, update task. Yes, done, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we'll take a small break for 10 minutes and then we'll continue.
Okay. Sure.
Hi, hello. I'm not able to hear. Have you started, please?
Not yet, Rajiv.
Okay, not yet. Okay.
Yes, welcome back. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if someone asked like how do we color the bars, right?
Yeah.
So the bar colors, like when you go here, like in the task you have. So this is actually Gantt chart. The right side is nothing but the Gantt chart. This is like you have the task table here. Okay. So here you can increase or decrease as it is, like you can do whatever you want. Now what I'm doing here is I go to the Gantt chart format. In this Gantt chart format, you have the format color. Suppose I wanted to format the color of these three. Okay, these three I wanted to format the color. Okay, not the task here. It's only the bar colors I wanted to format. Then I go here, format bars. Under that, you have, instead of green, I wanted to select it as like a red. I can do that. See, all the three has changed.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Could you repeat? I just joined a moment back.
Okay. So if you want to change, someone asked like, how do I change the bar colors?
Yes, yes, together. Yes, yes.
Yeah, the line color in that, like a
Mm-hmm.
bar. Like I select all the three, and
Mm-hmm.
then we have a menu called Gantt chart format. In that Gantt
Okay.
chart format, you have format here, and then bar. In that here you have the color. If you want, you
Okay.
can select orange. You can all the three will get changed.
Got it.
So instead
Thank
of
you.
changing individual. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like all the predecessor highlight. You can highlight, you can do that, highlight, all the colors, everything, like we can do that. So this format is Gantt chart. You have so many other options. You have here text, layout, grid line, insert column, format, task path. We can select the Gantt chart styles also, like it is more than one. Okay. So bar styles you have here. If at all you select this, automatically it gets formatted. You can see there. So the default one, you just leave it, or else you can go keep changing it. Okay. So if there are two tasks, like you'll have more, like milestones, everything will get formatted here. Okay. Now in this one, if you just click on this, it'll show you various things. You have here the split. If you split it, how it works, if it is milestone, what are the colors, how it appears. It gives everything, the summary task, okay, project summary, rolled out. There are so many other things you have. These are text, and then you have here bars, the shape, okay, for milestone. Milestone, this is the shape. You can have any shape, not necessary you should have only this shape, you can have any shape. So milestone colors also you can have it. So or else we just leave it as it is default ones. We don't do the thing. Okay. Next, coming to this, like, splitting the task, like you have here, this is my task. Okay. So you wanted to split the task, you can split the task also. Okay. So when I go here, split, okay, this is split task. If you click here, you say split task. Okay. Okay, do you see there the split task? If it is splitted like 2 days, so actually this is 3 days. This takes 1 day here and 2 days here. So you can split the task. So you can drag it. You can drag it and you can join it also like this, or you can drag it. This is moving task. This is moving task. And if at all you don't want to move it, you want to split it, you can split it also. Okay. So how you want, you can do it. Okay. See
Uh,
there.
Sir, I'm trying to change the color and as well as in the percentage. I'm not getting it. Maybe I'm doing it in wrong way. Can you share my screen so that it will be helpful to others also if someone is.
Yeah, please.
See, this is the one I'm trying to change with the percentage. So percentage is I put it as 25%.
Now let me. Your screen is still not visible. Yeah.
I mentioned 25%.
Hmm.
On the format bar, I took the pattern like this.
Hmm.
And when it says 25%, it has
No,
to show
that is only the button only is in the green color.
okay.
It is only the color. The bar only will show as 25%, not pattern.
Oh,
You have to go to the shape. You can go to the shape on the middle one. Don't touch the start and finish. Middle one, it is only the shape. So
okay.
usually by default, it will be the bar.
Okay.
Patterns, we don't have to change. Only the color we change.
Still, it is. It's set. How to get the 50% here then?
Percentage you have there. Click. Just cancel it.
Oh, sorry.
This is
Okay.
only
25%.
the formatting. This is only the
Formatting.
formatting.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go to the 50%, next one, 50%, click on that. Okay, it shows 50% there. Inside the bar, the line will be 50%. Instead of blue color, you change it to orange color. No, down, that one. Color, orange. Okay, so shows,
It's showing all the colors in the orange.
yeah,
That's what it is.
it is showing.
Somewhere is a problem.
Yeah, I think we made it 100. No, it is not 100%. It's not 100%. Let me show my screen, then you will
Okay.
know. Now you see here. Okay, if you want, I will just zoom it. Okay. For example, I'll take this one. It is 100% completed. I'll make it 50% completed. So I can't see the line properly. Then what do? I go here. I'll make this as orange color. That's all. Okay. That is packed fully, Okay. You can go to the Gantt chart bar in this one, bar shape. You can select here orange. Pattern, let it be blue color. If you change this also, it will change it differently. Like, bar, just leave as it is this one. If you say reset, it will come back. Okay. So what you do is go to the Gantt chart bar, and that you can say, yeah, okay. Okay, orange color is there. 50% orange. Okay. Now, I was explaining about the split task. Split task is nothing but like, you started the work, but suddenly it is now you wanted to change. You wanted to split it into 2, 3 different dates. Like purchase of the software, it's not happening today. Again, you wanted to purchase like, on some other date. Okay, this is like you have, when you click on this, and when you go to the task, you have something called split task, and then drag it. So when you drag it, you will get a dotted line here. You get to see the dotted line. Okay, this is called the split task. So if you just don't want, again you want to join, you can join it. Please try that split task, everyone. So we saw about linking, and we saw about unlinking, and we saw about the split task now. And we finished up all these things. Okay, done, everybody. Okay, we have something called timeline. So we can always use the timeline, like you can just click on that, and then any task you can just click on that, and you can say click on add timeline, add task to timeline. You know, so it shows like the task, what is the timeline, duration, etc. You can remove that, not an issue. Okay, so timelines are not necessary again. All this we can just remove that, timeline format, timeline date, anything, timeline bar. Okay, you can keep you know doing this timelines.
So when you split the task,
Yeah.
the end date also will get changed to the same one, right? For example, show me one split task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
End date
Okay.
should be changed to the same one, same whatever is there.
When you split the task, okay, give me a
Hmm.
minute. Give me a minute, 1 minute. Okay. Now here I have, so this is where split task. Okay. When I split the task, I go here, my end date will change.
Change. Okay,
It is a dotted line.
got it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, uh, as I was telling you, okay, this is like, timeline. Add the selected task to the timeline. If visible, the top of the screen, it will be visible on top of the screen. That's up to us. If you want, you can just do, or not necessary. Okay. So this is about the details. Like if you just click on this, if you click on this, you'll get details about the task. Okay. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see here what are the resources allocated, okay, over the predecessor, etc. Anything you will get it. Like any task you selected here, say for example, I'll select the final assessment, I'll get the detail about that task. Okay. So predecessor is 13, like, this is day 4, finish to start, all these information I get it. So this is only here up to details. If you just click on that, it goes off again. You will get only the timeline. You will get only the details like this one. These are the properties. And you already know that nodes, what is the use of the nodes here. Okay. This is the information button. So the information here, like you have here, finished installation in this one. Percentage completed is 100% completed. Okay. It is manually scheduled or automatically scheduled. You can mention it. Okay. If it is auto scheduled, you can say auto schedule. You can say, okay, it is changed. It changes automatically. Okay. Not necessary that you have to do that. So you can say manually scheduled. Okay, whatever. Uh,
What is the use of the timeline?
Timeline charts. It's like a timeline. What is we can easily see that how much time it is taking. It is like a Gantt chart is fully, but timeline is for only for one particular task you can mention. And come to the rest. You have here the task which can be again recurring task. Recurring task is nothing but like it occurs again, like scoring the assessment like you have here. Okay, so this task you can do it again. Just you can make it as a recurring task also. So you have here, if you want deadline, you can mention what is the deadline. Say for example, here it is on 3rd of 22/3. If you are mentioning the deadline here, I am mentioning 22, but the deadline is 21st of March. If I say 21st of March is the deadline, that means it is not fully, you can see the changes over there. Okay, and you can see here in the information. Okay, this task is deadline is passed. That means you've not completed before the deadline. Okay, so then you have to arrange somewhere and then you can do that. Say the final assessment scoring has to be done, so then maybe you can reduce this venue arrangements. Instead of 2 days, if I make it as 1 day. Okay, so whether are we finishing it by 22? Yes. Okay, so this deadline is like you if you just change it to 22 now, like then this red color will go off. Okay, automatically. So we can make changes. So here it is deadline, we have to make it deadline for any each task. Constraint for this task here is deadline. So when do you want the deadline to be? By default, the deadline is 22. If at all you wanted to change, the deadline is 2 days before, then we have to make changes and then we have to see where we have to complete it so that it will be adjusted. Okay. So that maybe you can check. Okay. Double click on that and then you can check on that. So what is inactive and active task? Any idea? What is inactive and active task?
I think that inactive task is basically.
Yeah, inactive task is nothing but we've just entered the task, but it is not fully done. Like final assessment, we don't know whether the assessment is going to happen or not. Okay, but you can have it as inactive or active. Okay, so we
It's
have
a
to
kind of
special.
placeholder.
It is not a placeholder. inactive task is like you type it and keep it ready, and then you can make it whenever it is necessary. You can make it active. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So the task is not happening. Then the scoring is also not happening. You can make it as inactive. That means it is not deleted. We are not deleting it, but we are still making it like, you have to make it as inactive. And if you want active, just click on that. That's it. Otherwise, it will show you as, a strike through. It shows as a strike through here. The color will also change. So those are all inactive tasks. Okay. Okay. Now you have here, this is a Gantt chart. So instead of Gantt chart, you wanted to see various views. The other views like you can see here, I'll just show you. It's taking some time. You can see as a network diagram. So if you go to the left-hand top corner, you can see instead of Gantt chart, you can say network diagram. Oops. It's hanging. I think it's hanging for me. Just give me some time. Okay. In this, it is go, if you just say here, network diagram, it shows you the network diagram. In this network diagram, so if your tasks are fully completed, Okay, all this you can see there. It's fully completed. Like, all this installation, project software arrangements, training. These are all like, this category. Okay, these are the tasks, installation. Okay, so all these are all mentioned. You can just go and see the network diagram here, scoring sheet, etc. So you can come back to the view again, like, you can see Gantt chart view, or again you can go say timeline. This is the timeline chart, like a timeline. Okay, your start date is here and your finish date is here. So this is your team planner. You have here. This is based upon the resource. We'll come after using the resource. We'll use this team planner because resource allocation will, at that time, it will help you. You can go various things, task usage. These are the various views you have. Okay. So now going back to the Gantt chart view. Okay. Now let me just save the file. Like, I have to save this one. Like, file. Save as, or save wherever you want to save. You can save.
Dhruv, we lost your voice again. I believe this is for me only.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So you can save it anywhere. Okay. So I'm just saving it in a folder called training MS project. It'll take some time. Keep saving your work, all of you. Okay. Now this is MS project training plan. I just save it here. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you got the case studies, all of you? Do you have the case studies along with you?
When this is shared, Abhinandan,
It is shared to Tanvi. I think she would have shared to you. If you don't have, I'll just project it on the screen. Not an issue.
I think I do not have.
Okay. Just give me 2 minutes. I will share it. Give me 2 minutes. So we only will share the case studies.
Hi, is it for me only? I am unable to hear anything.
No, I didn't talk.
Okay.
Is case studies shared?
No, no, I'm just sharing. I'm opening the file actually, Word file. Uh,
Okay.
maybe once I open, I will share it on the screen. Probably you can go through that. I think I sent the file actually yesterday itself. Maybe I don't know whether Sanya shared it to you or not. I'm just opening the file. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah. So do you get to see the screen?
Not yet. Yes.
It's uploading.
It's loading.
Yes.
Taking time to load. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see there case study one. It's new team implementation project. Can you see there? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
All of you.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So if you want, you can just screen capture that, or just case study one alone. Uh, so the case study one alone, it says you have been assigned as a project manager for a new project. Okay. And this is a new team implementation project in a new city where you have never been. Okay. All that you have to do is to set up a new team and implement the process. You can take it anything, any process, anything, like maybe New. Okay, everything is new for you. You say, suppose if you are in living in Mumbai now, imagine that you are going to you have a new team set up in Chennai. Then what you will do as a project manager, what you'll do? Okay, it is an IT related project and make all the necessary actions to be taken. The client is in the other country. He expects you to work for 24 by 7 operations. So the client is in a US or UK client, and maybe he wants 24 by 7 operations. Okay, so that means each three shifts or how many ever shifts you want, you can work. But you as a project manager, how you will handle this? Identify the resources, identify the cost, timeline, okay, project setup, etc. You are responsible for end-to-end process, and the project duration should not be more than 6 months. So the deadline is given. So you set the deadline from when you started, when you say maybe if you're starting the project in April, so you finish it within 6 months from then. Okay. So once after the implementation is over, you will be back to your team. You will not be in that city. You will come back. So make all the possible arrangements, work continuity, cost effective, good quality, and on-time delivery of jobs, and much more than expected by the client. Okay. So this is your task. So for all of this, what actually you're supposed to do? So you don't have you are new to that city. Okay. So from and you need to start a new team. So what and all you will do? What you can do is don't go to MS Project. You can type everything in an Excel. Maybe in an Excel or anywhere you can type all the tasks. So then you can copy paste it into MS Project. You can do that. Will you do that now? This is an exercise. So don't worry about the resources part. Resources part we will
So
do
can we do
later.
it in a Gantt chart, Excel Gantt chart or something?
Yeah, yeah. Excel only. You can
Mm.
just type the points in an
Okay,
Excel,
sure.
and then
Mhm.
later you put it on MS Project.
Okay, sure.
So we need a lot of planning for that. You need to do planning. Maybe you have to insert. See, if you put in what you do it in MS Project, again you have to insert new task, again delete task. So many things you have to do it. So you just in Excel you do all the planning, number of days or whatever, everything you can just write it down, and then you copy paste it all the task name, all the subtask. You can have task, subtask, everything. Copy it to your MS project, and then finally you can do that. Slowly you do it, no problem. So this is the first case study.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I have a small query in between. Sorry to interrupt in between. Actually, I was
Yeah.
creating one project and the milestones and everything. So, like
Hmm.
I have put the start and finish dates, and reversely, I have to calculate the number of days it is taking for every task. So, is it
Hmm.
possible? How to do that? If you want, I can share my screen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Please share your screen.
So here, if you see, if you are able to see, just let me know.
Not
So
yet.
here I have put start and finish date, and like reversely it should calculate the number of days. Like, yeah, forget about this milestone, but from here onwards, for these, I need to calculate how many number of days it is taking to complete each and every task.
Wait a minute. Your screen is not showing.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Your screen is not visible. It is still refreshing for me. Yes. Now I can see your screen.
So here, if you see start and finish date, I have put okay. So for
Yeah.
example, for row 155, 15th March to 19th March, it is like 5 days, right?
Okay, you
So it
typed the
should
March, you formatted or you date?
directly copy pasted it from Excel sheet.
Okay.
So I will change this format, but in case if I want to calculate the number of days based on the start and finish date, is it possible?
You can calculate it. What is there to calculate?
Yeah, no, calculation is it is okay. It's 4 or 5 days, that is okay. But if the start and finish dates are going beyond 100, then how to reverse it? Like, is it
You
possible,
type the
or I
date.
need to
You
put it?
Yeah, you put the date. You put the number of duration. If you type, automatically it'll change for start and finish.
Okay, okay, but reversely it is not possible, right? From start and finish I have put, and then I'm expecting the
You
output
finish. You change the finish date. It'll automatically change the duration.
like 19th of
No,
March,
your
for example.
format. Your format is, yeah, yeah.
No,
If I
but the
change it to
question is,
20,
Pushkar, do you want to
no.
ask why it is not showing duration right away?
Yes, so no,
Mm-hmm.
not duration. I am looking out for like just I have inserted start and finish dates, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting the duration as an output
Yes, yes,
after
Listen,
understood.
inserting start
your
and
format is
finish.
not correct. Your format is now
Can
change
you
the start
change?
date. Change the
Yeah.
start date. Change the start date to 15.
For example, it is 14th of March. Okay,
Okay.
understood. So I need
No,
to change it. Okay, understood. Thank you.
format is wrong. Yeah.
Okay, okay, thanks. Thanks a lot.
So I guess you can read the case study now.
You have been assigned as a project manager for a new project. Uh, the new project implementation project in a new city where you have been. All that you have to do is to set up a new team on implementation process. It is an IT related project and make all the necessary actions to be taken. The client is in the other country and he expects to work for 24 by 7 operations. Identify the resources, cost, timeline for the project setup, etc. You are responsible for end-to-end process on the project duration should not be more than 6 months. Once after the implementation is over, you will be back your team. Means, okay, that is only a transition project you want to say, or you will be back to your team.
Yeah, it
May,
is
may,
only for transition. Just only for 6 months you will be there.
6 months,
Once
okay.
you finish, you have to assign it to someone else, and then you have to come back. That means
Right.
you are as an implementation manager, so you will be working there.
Make all the possible arrangements, work continuity, cost effective, good quality, and on time delivery of jobs, and much more than expected by client. Okay.
How's it going? Everybody practicing?
Yes, sir. Raghunath sir, uh, when I'm when I'm giving the duration days for 5 days or 7 days, it is
Yeah.
calculating the weekends. I don't.
Mm.
I want to. I want only the work days. How should I do that?
Can you share your screen? Yeah, could you please share your screen?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. No, I couldn't see. Yes, where is that?
See the duration. When I give the duration, it's automatically need to be taken, right? So end of this is the duration actually.
Project initiation is 1 day.
Hmm. If I select all this and can I make it as an indent to
Yeah,
this
yeah,
project
you
phase?
can.
Yes,
Yeah, if you indent it, it's 23 days total.
23 days. Should I? Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you start linking it, then even more the number of days might reduce. So, say for example, the last one, you have 29th to 4th, but in between, what happened?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can also do this linking in here, procedures and
Yeah,
advanced level anywhere.
you can go to the predecessor under that, like you will have where you have finished to
Finish to
start
start.
or finished start to start, whatever. You can mention that.
Okay.
Just close this window, close that window. In the predecessor column, you can see next to that 2, 3, 4, 5 you have.
Hmm.
No, not there. To the right, the finish. Now close this window.
Cancel it. Okay.
Cancel.
Okay.
So you have on the top task name, duration, start, finish, right?
Correct.
Next to that, like do you see predecessor? It's only half
Oh,
seen.
here
You
it's.
can, yeah.
Okay.
So there itself,
Here
you
it's.
can just type the predecessor. Don't do anything. No need to do anything. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
No need to do anything. Okay.
Okay.
See there, 2 is there. You have 2, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
You
Hmm.
typed 2. You can type 2 comma 3 also. That means both the tasks you can the same predecessor. You can,
Simultaneously can go. Yeah.
yes, not there. Next one. Not there. Not there.
Got. Okay. Yeah, because two after
Okay.
the three. Okay.
Yeah. You can say 2 comma 3. Whatever you want, you can do that.
Okay.
You can just link it as you need.
Hmm.
Okay, good.
Hi, can I show my Gantt chart, what I'm creating, so I can later put it in my MS project? Can I share my
Yes,
screen
please.
for a minute?
Yes, please.
I'm just, if my screen is visible, so please let me know.
Yeah.
So generally, I'm following the agile way, and what I'm doing is when I'm using the Excel where we have some simple templates which I can create using Excel and create I can put it in MS Project. I have done this earlier, but I'm just
Hmm.
for this current exercise, I'm putting it in Excel.
Yeah, please do that. You can copy this
Yeah,
and you
with
can
the
put it in
dates
Excel.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So I have the dates up here, which are the starting and the planned finish dates. Some of the, I would say, the tasks are also here. If they are finished, I'm putting that as a tick, which is already done. Since these are past dates in the background, that is in the back, that is last year. So I'm putting this already done. Percentage complete, I'm also putting it 100%. If it was not 100%, and then I can change it and move it at 100 and or 50% or 70%, and I can add it in the MS project as it is that way.
First, what you do is the task you put the dates, and then
Right.
then
I'm
you
just
click.
putting that. So I was just putting the dates only and then adding the dates on this. So
Yeah,
if it was two
yeah,
days, then I'll put it for 2 days, and then I'm changing the dates. So based on
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I hope this is a good way of doing it. So just
Good,
wanted to
good.
share.
Yeah, that's why I asked the other the
చెప్పు
case study
త్రినాథ్.
also. Case
Right.
study also you can type it in
లేదురా
Excel,
నేను
Yeah,
and
yeah.
కొంచెం
I
then
was just
బిజీగా
putting in
ఉన్నాను.
from the case study only.
అందువల్ల
I
అమ్మ
was doing it.
వస్తుంది.
hmm,
సార్ నువ్వు అమ్మ ఆటోలో వచ్చేసాను.
So
okay.
identify the resources, cost, time. So I was just taking the dates. So initial budget, cost of the resource stream, project team onboarding, all these are there in yours. So I was just looking into it. Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
adding more tasks. Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I'm stopping sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. So the project duration is only 6 months. That
Okay.
means within 6 months you need to finish everything, like setting up everything you need to finish, and then you need to hand over the project to that particular team head or whoever it is you can appoint, and you will be back to your uh, hometown or maybe the city where you worked earlier. So there is just an
Can
implement.
you minimize minimize the time frame, like the 3 or 4 month, or you can consider only the 6 month?
Yeah, because it depends upon, like, if it is a big project, like, it will take sometimes 6 months also.
Mm.
There is
Because I
nothing
have put it only the
fixed.
4 month. I have put it only the 4 month. It is fine.
Yeah, okay, you have taken it as 4 months. Okay, fine, that's okay.
Yeah.
Arvind, you are going to save 2 months, right? Along with cost
Yeah,
and resourcing.
yes, yeah, along with cost and resources, you can you
Yeah.
can show that in 4 months. Let's see how it works out, or maybe if necessary, we will see how many days you can extend that.
So when I planning for the phases,
Hmm.
do we have any heading like this is a due diligence phase? Can I put the heading
Yeah,
of
yeah, of
all the
course.
tasks?
Yes, you can put phase one, phase two, phase three, anything. You can put the name.
Okay. I'm doing somewhere in the wrong in the procedures.
Mm-hmm.
Procedures. I'd like to share my screen. Don't mind, okay. Somewhere I'm doing. As you told, say 9 is a 9. Do I need to mention or is not required? I want 10 to be continue with the 9.
1 minute, it's still loading. Yeah, now I can see.
For example, assignate project resources 7 days. Okay.
So knowledge transfer session 1 day, KT, and
Still, it is showing 30
it is showing
question
30
mark.
days. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Question mark. Why it is question mark?
okay, you have 7 days, 26th to, but your end date is what, 6/6/24?
Yeah, from 30 days to from the 26, it is 6/6.
No, you just delete that 30 days. Like you don't, it automatically should calculate.
It is automatically calculating only, but that question mark is popping.
Hmm.
If you type 30 days, that means the below ones are not perfect. That is the question. There
Yes,
you have,
the last one is should be 6th of June, I guess.
the
For row
last
number
one,
for row
last.
number 11.
No, no. Escape. Don't do that. Don't do that. Escape. Hmm. You have the dates. Just check the dates again properly for all the 3 tasks. KT sessions, assigned project resources, dates. Check whether the dates are perfect.
The start date is mismatching, I believe, for assigned project. Row number 9.
Yeah, actually, no. When you double click on that, no, it shows estimated with the checkbox. If you remove the checkbox, no, on that question mark on the right side, extreme right. If you remove that, no, double click on that. 1 day question mark. Double click on that. Okay, here if you see estimated, if you remove the tick mark, no, then it will properly show 1 day. See.
So usually the subtask, if you align it automatically, that the main one will calculate. You should not get the question mark at all. I think your indentation you have done twice. You make it D 2 times you did. Yeah. As I click select everything. No, the last one don't select. Don't select the last one. Yeah. Now you check. See properly. I think you've selected knowledge transfer also. Once again, you indented. Left indent. Click on that knowledge transfer. Click. Left indent, left. Indent left. No, 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 no. Cancel that. Indent left, left. That is right, left. Next to that, yeah, left. Okay. Now what you do is you go to the product risk identification. Right indent. Is that a subtask or main task? Yeah. Now you see at 7 days is correct.
Sir, this symbol is manually added, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it. Arangnadan, sir. It is again showing the question mark.
Hello, sir. From where can we download the case studies you have given?
The case studies I've sent it through an email. to, Tanvi. I think Tanvi would share it to you. Otherwise, you can screen capture it.
Okay.
You can just take a photo of that, and then probably you can work on that.
Mhm. It cannot be shared in this chat.
Um, I'm thinking like, let me just see. I'm not able to share it. That's why.
You can add it as an attachment. So
Yeah, I will check.
So just wanted to ask one more thing. If you want to add a milestone as a star, so suppose if you want to go to knowledge transfer and mark it as we have to make the predecessor one as a milestone,
So milestones will not have any dates.
right?
Milestone is just so you have to delete it, delete the
So
dates.
just for an example, before knowledge transfer, there is a task called identify service product owner, and then we say like current, I
You
would
have to
say
insert, just insert. After
identify
where you
product.
want.
So that is under row number 7.
Hmm.
We add a new, I would say, uh, task called milestone.
Okay, insert it.
Right. Yeah. And then we put the dates, and then we
No
put it as
dates for
complete.
milestone.
No
Milestone will
dates.
not
That is
have.
0. Yeah.
Yeah, 0. It will be 0. No dates for milestones. And when you click on milestone, automatically it will say that's all. Milestone is just
Okay.
like a heading. Heading, that's all.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, please check the chat window now. I think
Sure.
I've shared it.
Yeah, we have that particular job. The first one you've been assigned as a project, and
Yeah.
this is for 6 months, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe for others, those who don't have the software, You can type it in Excel and keep it ready. And once you get the software, maybe you can copy
Mhm.
paste and then you can do that.
Sure.
Hopefully by tomorrow you will all get the trial version. We have another 15 minutes. Maybe you have any questions you can ask. I think most of you have finished at least this case study, half of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
So keep practicing, keep practicing. Tomorrow we will be discussing with the a resource sheet, and then we will discuss with the calendar options also.
Right.
Can I share my screen? Can you please check it? Is it working properly?
Sure.
Yeah. S- So this is the my plan. What I the keep in initiations, the planning and
Plan.
executions and controlling and monitoring. I have put it all the the low levels
One, 1 minute,
the
one
information.
month. Yeah, it's not, it's still refreshing for me.
Okay.
Give me some time. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So I have prepared this, the plan, and I have put it the phase like the initiation, planning, and executions, controlling, and monitoring. I have put it all the steps, the resourcing related, all the informations, the LLD, and I have put it, the durations also, what need to be put. The 14 days, I have considered the 7 days and 8 days, understand the customer requirement and stakeholder resistance. Then accordingly, I have put it start date and finish date here. So
Okay, when you put the initiation, can you go to that initiation?
yeah,
Okay, it is a subtask, right? To understand the customer requirement,
yeah,
stakeholder register. So those two should come under initiation.
yeah. So I
But
have
it
put it.
is
I have already put it in initiations.
no. That's what my question is. It has to be aligned properly. Select those
Okay,
two, 2 and 3. Select 2 and 3, and then indent, right indent.
write it.
No, indent. You use there. No. You have that linking task there on top. Schedule. There you have indent. No.
Schedule. Okay. Yeah.
Uh, no. Just go on to the top like
Manual
here.
schedule. Manual schedule.
No. Wait a minute. You have 100%, 25% is there? 25%. Uh,
Okay.
just see the
Yeah. Yeah.
icon.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
below that. Click on that.
Okay.
See? Now, automatically, you should not put the date, start date and finish date. It automatically it should take for
Okay.
initiation.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that is a summary task.
Okay. Understood.
That, yeah,
Because
it
I
should
was
be like.
keep in morning sessions, so okay. Yeah, that is the reason. Maybe I miss it.
Yeah. So that is called indent. What you did is indent. Outdent is next to that icon. Next, next, next icon is outdent. Left to that.
Okay.
That is
Select.
indent outdent. Yeah.
Okay. In this one, right?
That is indent.
Data.
If
Okay.
if you
And
Yeah, you can read there, indent task. Indent task, outdent
Okay,
task.
ordinance. Okay, okay, understood. Okay. Maybe we know summary of the task. Okay, understood. You can
Everything you
like,
have to do.
yeah,
Everything.
understood.
Even planning also you are supposed to do that. Planning also you are supposed to do that. So what you do
Right,
is
right.
that 43 days you have, you remove that 43 days. Planning,
Okay,
43. You delete that.
okay.
Delete the dates also. Delete that date also. Yeah. Now select everything below the planning and then indent.
Oh, correct, correct. So it is automatically it is getting now. So we don't want to put anything manually here, right? It is work now. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome.
Let me put this date. Let me remove this one. Again, let me check it.
Okay.
Yeah, understood. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is getting on it. Now this is also I can select here. Let me remove first.
Yeah.
This one also. Okay. If
Yeah.
I will put here the 8 days.
No, you should not put there. Don't put there. Don't put there.
Okay.
Put it below that project checklist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So delete
Let's
those 2
example
days.
for.
It automatically calculates on the top.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
Okay.
You should delete those dates also. You
Date.
should delete. That also you delete. Okay. When you put
Mhm.
this one, automatically it should calculate there. Now you put
Okay.
the dates. 10 date for project checklist.
Can I put here the date? Okay, let me
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the okay. Let me put
Something.
here something
Uh,
like okay. It will be show. Yeah, it is showing
it
now.
should calculate automatically there on top.
Hmm.
That's how it should
Okay.
practice.
Yeah, I'm learning now. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Good, good, good.
Let's keep this fun. Okay, thanks.
So all of you, I think, hope you're getting it slowly. Okay. So just go through the views later. Like, you have Gantt chart view, you have network diagram.
The network diagram is similar to we have the PMP studies like
Yes, yes, yes. Almost like project management. If you
right.
know what is project management, it's the same thing, just a diagram only.
Okay.
So those are mainly used to take a print and then or just capture and then when you present it in a PowerPoint, you can put it in PowerPoint and you can present it there. That is the use of the network diagram. Okay, if you have any questions, probably like tomorrow, please note it down and then we will discuss before we summarize everything, like whatever we learned today, and then we will continue with the rest of the topics tomorrow. Yeah, I hope all of
Sure,
you have
sure,
enjoyed the
Yeah.
session. Yeah, and we will learn more tomorrow.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.